Looking at someone's credit can be different than residential in that the lender is looking into the story. Credit scores, although important, are not the primary driver. The following lender types will view credit very differently. Banks and credit unions place a high view of credit and their background story. Life companies place a medium view of credit and want to know about any bankruptcies, foreclosures, short sales, lawsuits, and the like. CMBS place a medium view of credit and wants to know about, again, bankruptcies, foreclosures, short sales, lawsuits, and the like. Agency lenders place a strong view of credit and wants to know about any bankruptcies, foreclosures, short sales, lawsuits, and the like. Hard money lenders place a low view of credit. Bridge lenders place a medium view of credit and again want to know about BKs, foreclosures, short sales, and lawsuits. Non-bank construction companies place a low view of credit, but still want to understand if there are any pending issues with bankruptcies, foreclosures, or lawsuits. When talking with the client, you need to ask very specific questions. These questions are important to determine if this is going to be a good fit or not. Here are some questions you will want to ask and why. Have you had any late pays on loans in the past? The lender is going to determine if this is patternistic or more isolated based upon an incident like a death in the family. Have you ever had any bankruptcies in the past? This is very important to ask if they have ever had one. A bankruptcy could either be a Chapter 7, which is a personal total write-off of all the debts, or a Chapter 11, which is a reorganization where a client figures out how to pay the lenders back, and the lender probably takes a discount as well on the note. This really becomes a story of their character. Did they walk away with not trying to make it right, or did they do everything they could to pay the debt back? Have you ever had any foreclosures in the past? This is very important if they have ever had any. A foreclosure is where the financial institution goes through a legal process based on a default to take the property back from the borrower. You're again trying to find out their character to see if they tried to pay it back or again just walked away from the transaction. Have you ever had any short sales in the past? Here you're trying to establish what happened when they had a short sale of the property. A short sale is when you own a residential property and you sold the property for less than the outstanding loan balance. This means that the lender took a loss. The lender is again trying to seek and understand what happened and what they did to try to make things right. Do you have any pending lawsuits or any that are up and coming? A lawsuit can range from something very minor all the way to dramatic. Lawsuits can have an impact on the business operation that is borrowing the money. Therefore, you need to understand the details. What is the nature of the lawsuit? When is it supposed to close out, if they know? What is the potential consequence in terms of the financial impact? You might need to have them get a letter from their attorney explaining a professional opinion of the details and repercussions, as this can impact them getting a loan. Have you ever had anything that can be deemed criminal activity, misdemeanors, DUIs, etc.? Anything where they did not uphold the law? Many times this won't be a big deal, but if you're dealing with an SBA loan, this can take a lot of time to close. Understanding the credit is a very big deal. And your job is to uncover this, and so we can determine if it's a good fit or not.